That's why.
Well, his career has had many ups and downs.
Mostly downs.
The successful star of the 1963 ABC
if Morrey
series.
says a word, I'm going to put a bagel in his nose.
Here he is,
says
Marty Ingels.
one word.
Marty Ingels, I've heard about this fella.
Hi.
There's a great deal been written about him, but very little read.
Morrey, if he was alive, he'd be a very sick man today. No. I'm not going to do these jokes. I refuse because we're here for serious things.
Oh, we are? What's serious?
Well, I don't know. We have to... Look, I'm here to talk about a very wonderful and worthy event. And they think you're not supposed to...
I thought you came here because you just wanted to be on the show you liked as you're
I
to
love
plug
coming.
something.
That's
right?
true. I love getting up in the morning and
liar,
driving
this
86 miles to a place.
liar.
Come up to the 90th floor in a building with a weird guy who touched my knees and hang around here with 6 guys that didn't put their deodorant.
I gotta tell you, with that hat, you look like you just escaped from a synagogue.
My favorite hat. Is it a bad hat?
No. Let me see, you got hair or is that new gimmick?
It gives me
What a coordinated
savoir
outfit.
grise. What is it?
It's hats like that that started the Civil War.
See, it's...
Oh, he's got hair.
I've got hair. I have it in my glove compartment downstairs. Wait a minute. What am I saying?
This happens to be a very nice fella. You can't tell it, but it's
No,
there. I know.
underneath all the garbage, there's
That's right.
garbage. I didn't ask. I asked to be on with the priest. Don't you remember? I called. I wanted a nice.
Well, that's my
sweet...
trouble. One day I'm here, and the next day I'm here.
Oh, wait. Would you call me a cab? You're a cab. Listen,
Excuse me, can I ask you a personal
can we read
question?
the will first, and then I'll take what?
Can I ask you a personal
Yes, go on.
Who's this fella?
You know, I always loved you.
Till today.
Never sends money for the children or nothing. This suit will come back if we wait long enough. Wait! I'm not supposed to do that.
This isn't too snappy.
Hey, this is wonderful. Are you
Don't
kidding
stand
me?
up. We
I
can't
like the
see your head.
neckline.
We can't pull back.
I know you any place. Read
I
yours
didn't
to
want
me.
children anyway, but this is...
Listen, man, I'm crazy about that neckline. You expecting a goiter?
You know what's going to happen? Wait. Meanwhile, you know what?
Let's get this number. I want to know what that is.
Now, wait a minute. They told me, now listen, that there is a strict law against holding up telephone numbers on CNN.
Right.
So under no conditions, will I do that.
Sit down here. Major Bowes made a fortune with that.
What is the phone number for? What is the phone number for?
271-74.
That's all right. They can't hear you over there. There's no microphone.
See that number?
What's he
What is
selling?
that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Nobody can hear him anyway because there's no microphone over there.
Very important announcement.
Wait.
Important announcement. Go ahead.
Look, let me just say something to you. In Pasadena, oh, how mean. Now, when I tell you why I'm here, you're going to give me back the card because you'll die of Jewish guilt, okay?
Oh, I got enough of that.
You know why
My mother was at your house, too.
You know why the Jewish people turned down the Suez Canal?
Why?
No, why?
Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Why did they turn down the Suez Canal?
Gee, you're such a good straight man, I forgot the joke. Wait a minute, no.
Why
well,
did the Jewish...
because it didn't have a boardwalk. I just thought you'd be interested. Go ahead.
What did they say about Moshe Dayan when he wore the patch? Remember, they said that if the
No, he's driving
the
along.
Arabs came this way instead of this way, wouldn't have seen it, and there wouldn't have been a war. Right?
No. What he did say, he was arrested for speeding.
Yes.
And they said, General, you were going 85 miles an hour. He said, I only got one eye. You want me to keep my eye on the speedometer or the road?
Okay. Check, please. I had the tuna. He had the salami.
Tell me about
The
this
left
number.
column.
Let me just say something to you, okay? Because we don't just... all fun is good, but there's a reason mainly for...
Let's be serious.
He does a lot of charitable
In
work.
Pasadena, okay, there is a center called the Hearing Center in Pasadena
What was
for
that?
deaf children.
The what?
The Hearing Center for deaf children or deaf old guys like you, okay? Point is that for the first time in many, many years, children who are born deaf are now being treated in such a way, not surgically, but treated with therapy so that they can have a full life and carry on normal functions as full contributing citizens and hear.
Okay.
Children who are born deaf, if they can catch them before 9 months old, and diagnosis is really hard with children that are deaf. It's hard to tell whether young infants can hear or not hear. And on Wednesday at 12 o'clock, this Wednesday, April 20th at 12 o'clock, and it's a real big plug, because what better to plug than children's health? We can all have a good time. The point is, there are a lot of parents who are not having a good time because their children are deaf, and perhaps they didn't know about the Pasadena Hearing Center for
So
the
is that
deaf
what the
children.
phone number is? What is
Well, yes, the phone number is Mike Taylor. What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, we can plug that
Well,
phone number.
well,
That's all right. I thought you were selling a new record album.
The point is that I know.
Marty Ingels' greatest comedy routines. Who the hell would want to buy that?
I have all the money I need the rest of my life.
May I tell you
Unless I want to
something?
buy
There's
something,
also a
then I'm in big trouble.
wonderful organization called Hope for Hearing. And I've been very close to it because I've been associated with it. And the work they're doing today is absolutely unbelievable. Did you ever see that, the Theater of the Deaf? These people are unbelievable. They're so
Well,
great.
they've made they should only, God willing, they should only make those kind of advances in cancer and in the heart fund situation that they have made with hearing. The point is that this Wednesday, April 20th, and can I show the number? It would be really nice. If anybody
we're
is
allowed to do that.
If anybody is within the area
is
of
Leslie?
Beverly Hills, Leslie is a lady who asked for, and let me tell you something. This is definitely a Bo Derek lookalike, Leslie. Or was it only Borgnine or Bo Derek? One of those. You said it was a movie star, so I figured it was. Anyway, if anybody is near Beverly Hills,
When they call this number, is this for information?
this is to make any kind of donation in Hollywood, or to pay your $30, and it will cost $30 to go to this luncheon at the Beverly Hilton in the Crystal Room, and you will see all the movie stars, and you will see all the fashion, the resort fashions of Italy and France, from Carita on Rodeo Drive. The best fashions, a wonderful luncheon, a wonderful afternoon. 271-7443. Ask for
Okay.
Leslie. The important thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it?
Right.
We did it?
Well, yeah.
You mean to say, okay.
May I ask one question?
Yes, ask
How
the
about the
question.
people who are interested or have autistically, I believe that's the correct word, problems with children that cannot get there or may see the show on
Well,
a
no,
time?
we were talking...
Where do they send the
you
money?
guys
If
can
they'd
go
like
out
to
to
send
Such
a
a nice
donation.
thing. Let me just say that if
Yeah,
anybody
because
is
no, we got
interested,
people, all over the country that don't, they're not
important
around.
thing is that if your child was born deaf, and if he or she is under 9 months old, even after 9 months, it is possible, but mostly before 9 months, and you can get in touch with the Pasadena Hearing Center for Deaf Children. It is greatly possible that you'll be able to retrieve the child's hearing, to relearn them by means of sound vibrations, and go the rest of their life hearing just enough to be able to function and not have anybody know
How'd you
they're
get
deaf.
so involved
And
in
that's
this?
wonderful. Hey, you know something? You get so much every day in this business, and there's too much money, and there's too much of this, there's too much luxury, too much love, too much stuff. If you don't give it back, you're going to explode inside. So there's a lot of good things and a lot of good people in the world, and we just got to help them all. And people that need us.
Because as you said, there's all this money and all this everything else. And you're doing...
Get something, watch it.
No, I think he's a nervous person, this man.
That's what
I'm
it is.
very
No,
concerned about
not
it.
at all.
I don't know what we're doing here with a fellow like this.
I don't understand, but maybe Friday when we dance.
No, that's fish.
Well, that's,
Dance
for
with a
what?
fish.
You dance with the fish on Friday?
well, don't you agree?
Only
does
cost
that
a
mean?
fin.
Don't you,
It only costs them.
don't you agree that you got to put some of it back in? I
That's
mean, that's
right.
the way it works. 'Cause
We
if
kid about
everybody's
it, but I
taking-
must tell you something, that the kidding about it is what gets a lot of money also for the different organizations, because I don't know a comic in our business who, you know, how much charity work we do during the year, and it's just the idea of getting out and doing something to attract people, which is what we want to do, who are willing to give. And you know Stu Gillum,
Oh,
the
yeah.
little black comic, he has a wonderful line he closes his act with. He said, "The takers sleep well. The takers eat well, but the givers sleep well."
That's good.
Isn't that nice?
Very nice. Your business is doing well. You have the celebrity
Doing great,
brokerage.
sure.
Which is what? I mean, you know, people that are out there watching everybody else on television don't
he just
understand
got a job
exactly
for me.
what
They want me to be the new Jolly Green Giant. The next product.
he really knows how to handle everybody.
Yeah, he does very good. Well, listen, you'd be surprised how big I look next to a pea. So
I'm not going to touch that with a fork. For anybody in the world who's trying to get in touch with a celebrity, has had all kinds of experience running into the revolving door of the agents and the managers and the horrendous agony of relays. And we just have a one-stop service. Anybody wants to get in touch with any celebrity, they call Ingels Inc. in Hollywood, And we have 9,000 celebrities in our files, and I can see
You
that.
handle 9,000
Not
celebrities?
handle. I have access to 9,000 celebrities. It occurred to me as I was having a nervous breakdown, and when I did tell the story here a few times, that when my career was over and my health was gone and everything, that I needed to do something else for a living, and it occurred to me that I was real tenacious, and I wonder if it was possible to rent out that tenacity and have anybody who wants to get through to somebody in Hollywood, and I knew everybody at that time, but it wasn't a business, call me, bring me the project, I would screen it to make sure it's sensible, and I would piece it together. So have one person, all you have to do is make one phone call and say, here it is, I have a script, I have a song, we have a commercial, we'd like to get Ernie Borgnine, we'd like to get Lloyd Bridges, we'd like to get Eddie Albert, and we don't know who to call, we don't know what to do. Call me, I got everybody's number. I heard that somewhere. Where did I hear that? It's a wonderful logo.
Thanks for being
It
with
is a
us.
wonderful thing. The only thing is that
We got to take a break.
why it's important is
Will we
because
be here when you come back?
If you want to. If you
I'll
can
be here
stay.
until Yontif. if
Okay,
you would
will you
like.
let Carol Shaw talk when she comes?
I love. Oh, is Carol going to be here?
We'll be right back.
I have her children at home in my house, you know.